Okay. Let me see. Am I on Twitch? Oh.
Twitch is definitely live.
Live and direct.
It's YouTube that was being silly, but I think... Well, we'll find out in a second.
It's back.
I see you posting in the live stream.
All right, it's apparently back to 1080p, so I'm not sure what happened.
Okay. Nope.
All right. Mr. Mustache, are you there? Of course, I'm getting an ad.
Ah, he says live, but new chat, new link. Yep.
Cool.
Oh, T-Dog's
Cool.
back too.
Yeah, and the quality looks a lot better. Thank you, T-Dog, for coming back. You guys rock. Sorry about that. Michelle and I are still getting out. Obviously, Dan is the master at this, and that guy is on vacation, if you can call it that. Flying with children. We won't talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we'll give everybody a moment to get back in, and then we'll go from there. And then Michelle and I will only get better. Our lovely supporters.
Cool. Well, people came back. Yay! To see us make fools of ourselves. Yay!
No, we're not making fools of ourselves. This is pure entertainment.
No, Kip is making a fool of herself.
Awesome. All right. We are back up and running. Tech support did so well. Thank you, Dan. All right, so you guys had just finished off an awesome little epic dance off. We're gonna dive right back into this. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you have to click on the new link, my bad. I clicked end stream completely when I realized I didn't have to, and this is where I learn, and Dan knows, and he's the master. So
All good. It's all good.
Awesome. We are on, running. It all looks good. 1080p. You guys can hear us. I have no idea what happened. We shut it down, restarted, and it's going. I don't know. But we're here, and we just finished an epic dance-off where St. Penguin, and everybody got drinks for it. I don't know if St. Penguin won any awards. We'll have to find that out later. But the master of the games, a big 𝓕𝓻𝓮 with a little penguin on his shoulders, has beckoned the players over after hearing them discuss a unique idea. Of course, they've already slammed a couple of kelp brews, and they're feeling pretty good, I think. At least Kip is, who's now also chewing on the cup.
But it's okay.
It's the salmon roe that makes the kelp brew pop.
It's true. That's gross and true. As you guys are...
Beer for everybody.
All right.
Hey, you're the one who served it. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. So, all right, cut you off.
No. Your idea. Sorry, what is your name? And he points toward. Yep. Clyde, and then who are you, little one?
The penguin and the beaver are kind of the same size. It's me or him?
You pointing to Kip.
Oh, I'm Kip.
I'm Angus McFluffy, or McFlurry. Sometimes I get called that, but I heard your idea of doing the competition all at once. If we take one 𝓕𝓻𝓮 and one penguin, or other creature that's smaller, and he takes and picks up the giant potato with them on it. Everybody chugs a kelp brew, and we whip the potato at the target, and the guy on the potato has to scream the loudest battle cry. What do you think of that one?
I love it.
I think that sounds slightly suicidal, but why not?
More kelp brews! More kelp brews! And there's a whole bunch of penguins running over, handing out these kelp brews. And
Here's a new cup.
indeed. Quite.
Who's gonna be the flyer? I don't fly so good. But I can scream real good. I just don't fly so good.
Well, there is screaming involved, as I recall.
Well, I'm little for a beaver, but Mr. Penguin, St. Penguin, sir, if you want to go, otherwise I volunteer.
I think our little beaver friend may be the lighter of us two. I'm more of a emperor penguin build.
Oh. And I have a tail. It's kind of flat, and it's kind of like a rudder to make it a bit more.
Bring the potatoes! No, potato. Potatoes. He starts cheering with you. Let's do a test run. You get on the potato, drink this. Talk points to the beaver.
How big is this potato?
Big enough for you to ride on.
That's a giant potato. Okay. She just more like just lays on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, is this good enough?
Well, wait, you gotta drink this.
Oh, what? Oh, another kelp beer?
And this one's really big.
Oh. So she just kind of climbs up onto the side of it and sticks her head in, and then you can just hear slurping.
And Penguin St. Penguin will carefully time, knowing his knowledge of brewing and mixology, to tap gently on Kip's shoulder just before she imbibes too much.
Oh, so the head comes up, and there's kind of like the green water running down her face, and she's like, "What?"
Excellent job, Kip.
Okay. And then she just goes and lays on top of the potato.
And I'll whisper in her ear, remember you have to yell when you're in midair.
And then a little thumb comes up. Okay. Ooh. I think I need to burp. Ooh.
Save the belch for the scream.
All right.
Better do fast.
All right, so Clyde, this is where you pick up the potato and throw it, and this is where Kip, you're gonna roll with disadvantage, a influence or intimidation check, which I think your character is gonna be the intimidation. Partially.
Now,
this is just.
Game Master. With all the advice that Penguin St. Penguin was giving Kip before she was launched into the air, might she have been inspired, let's say, to have some help?
Absolutely. Kip, roll a D8 with that, would you? You get at the bottom right, you hit the D8 and roll. Oh,
oopsie.
That's right. We'll just take the 3.
Sorry.
No,
This
we
is
can ignore.
3.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm consistent.
All right, so we'll get to that in a second. Let's get that athletics check for our 𝓐𝓭𝓮.
Let me tell you a story of a guild like none before, who met each other by circumstance. Lord. We started out fighting ogres and ravaging tombstones.
Nice.
Now they're a little guild called the
Oh, I deleted it.
So
Looks like you're gonna have to reload.
to find out some more. There's never a dull moment. Their characters
I can
swear from
Oh.
okay.
Okay. I'm not sure. Was this just a test run? Okay.
All right. So as this potato gets whipped, right, and you're up there and you're trying to scream, Kip, let out a battle cry. But I'm curious: is it more of a scream, or is it a battle cry, or is it a rather large belch? Which one is it?
I think at this point it's a really large belch. Because there's a lot of gas in her and she needs to let it go
All
before
right.
there's problems. So, but she's going to use her sorcery to make her voice boom 3 times louder than normal. So it's going to be really loud.
Invisible.
And I don't have to roll for that, I think.
Okay. No, you don't. Sorry, I was helping Michelle. They couldn't hear Clyde, and now we fixed it. So we didn't hear his awesome whipping of the potato, but us here as players know it was really good.
It was amazing.
And so the potato gets launched through the air. The belch echoes off the hills in the distance and some of the mountain ranges. And boy, has the entire festival just turned to watch this cute little beaver letting out the most magnificent belch in the world, riding a massive potato that was thrown very well. Can I have an awareness check from Penguin, St. Penguin?
Yes.
Please?
Yes, you may.
This is the best night ever.
That's not bad.
I believe you.
Oh. I'm so amazing. He's totally stunned. You can't see anything else.
Well, Dan Good, or Penguin, St.
No,
Penguin.
it's times like this that I really think DC20 needs some hero points.
I agree with you. Or somebody to buy you a reroll.
I'll buy him a reroll.
What's wrong, hon?
No, it's still not.
It's still not working? Nice. Is it because you added them again? She's figuring it out. They're not hearing Clyde. He's doing a great job.
Oh no!
What are they hearing?
Test 1, 2.
All right. It looks like we got you in there. We're doing all
Clyde
the
is
things
here
wrong.
to
It's great.
party.
We're so set up. You good?
Yeah.
She's good. All right. All right, they hear him now. All right, St. Penguin, St. Penguin. With your roll, you thought for a second as you were watching the potato soar through the sky and the belch went off that in the backdrop on the side of the hillside, you thought you saw some movement, but never mind, it was nothing. As the potato lands, a weird sound happens as the potato smashes. There is a huge explosion that goes off, and suddenly, all that snow that was built up, and we're in March now, and it blows up, and it's starting to come down from the hills. You know what that means?
Avalanche!
Yeah, an avalanche.
I do have to ask,
Yeah.
since it's a tuber that was thrown, is it basically a spud that landed with a sickening thud?
Nice. The spud lands with a sickening thud. And
It was a comet.
what? We're gonna go into a challenge event. You guys are gonna have to. There's an ambulance coming towards this festival, and your festival is filled with people, and everybody's starting to panic. Kip, Clyde, and Penguin, St. Penguin. Do you panic?
No.
Or no?
I have too much kelp brew in me to panic.
For freedom!
I think I won!
You have one. What do you guys do?
Oh, I look for a place.
I am going to, while she looks for a place,
Run to?
Penguin St. Penguin is going to use his debonair influence to direct the crowd to safety. He's going to keep them calm and orderly, moving away from the falling snow. So I'm arguing for an influence check, please.
Yep. Love it.
Colleagues are doing.
I don't see it yet. Is it doing?
That's coming.
Nice. There it is. Perfect.
Jeez.
Glenn,
Can I get a decent roll to save my life? I think I was distracted by the swans again. I just kept thinking about the dance.
All right, but 𝓕𝓸𝓻𝓰𝓸𝓽𝓮𷗔, thank you for your support as always. Did just buy you a reroll. Would you like to use that?
I think I need to. So I shall re-roll it. I knew I'd like that, Kip.
It's actually just from
let's
Kip.
see if
There we go.
Oh,
that changes it.
So much better.
What does a success look like?
So, I believe what happened is basically Penguin St. Penguin was trying to direct people. He saw the swan ladies in dire need and became a little flustered and distracted when all of a sudden the tail of Kip slapped into him. It's like, oh, yes, and got him back on track. And I, like, everyone, including the swans and Beaver and Cal, to the side. You want to go sideways from the snow. Do not let it capture you. You can't outrun it, so sidestep.
Can't outrun it? Oh.
I love it. What does Clyde do? Dan's good.
Clyde looks over to Kippy. Oh no, I've done it again. I'm going to try to charge to Kip's side and do my best to protect her as best as Kip could be protected.
I love it. As you like stand in front of her as this avalanche is coming down.
Yes, I'm going to use my bull stance and charge towards Kip.
Oh, I love it.
And he starts charging towards me. It's like, oh no, what have I done?
Give me that athletics check. And so what I'm going to give Penguin St. Penguin is you are encouraging them to sidestep this entire situation. And Clyde, you jump in the way of Kip to protect. You're going to see riding on really cool surfboards is a handful snowboards. We're going to call them snowboards, not surfboards. What am I doing? You're going to see a handful of these little dudes as soon as I get the picture to work. There it is.
Snow surfing.
Snow surfing. I think there's a thing called snowboarding. And they're coming down, riding down the avalanche, and they're just whipping snowballs as they come down. Like they're just adding to all of this chaos. They look really cool as they do it. You know, they got like,
and
coolness.
oddly adorable.
Yeah. And evil at the same time, right?
I know. Who knew evil could be cute?
Well.
Okay, Kip, point taken.
So chaotic.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go into a little role play here. They're coming down, they're riding, and I love that idea. Clyde, you've stepped in the way. Penguin St. Penguin, a lot of the other people there heard what you were saying, and they listened, and they're like running, sidestepping, trying to just get away from the center. Lucky enough, because this was an explosion, it came down the center, and it came down exactly. So you absolutely were correct in one of the things you could do, and so all the people were listening and they were sidestepping out of the way, and they're safe. But the three of you are still in the way, especially Clyde and Kip. But now you see Penguin St. Penguin. This avalanche had some help.
Aha! As I always suspected.
But I still won, right?
I love that idea. Okay, so Clyde, you're sitting here. You've picked up a giant potato, and the snow is blasting as it's coming down around you, and she's laying behind you. I still won, right? It's blasting past. Penguin St. Penguin, as Clyde's holding his position and protecting Kip, and the snow is blasting around them, what do you do?
So I think I am going to try and determine if I can see the leader of this rat pack and basically target them for a stern talking to.
Awesome. Can I have another awareness check that I've been trying to get you to see these creatures in the night?
Do I need to buy you another reroll?
We're gonna find out.
Okay, I have Streamlabs queued up.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
All right, I'm coming in.
Wait, new roll. You can't re-roll nat ones.
Yeah, right?
New roll.
Jesus.
Put it on the books.
we need other chatters besides 𝓕𝓚𝓻𝓰𝓸𝓽𝓮𝓷.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man.
Play it out.
We're getting spoiled.
I think I'm snow blinded.
How many did you say, Jacob? There were 3?
There were 3 coming down the hill.
Yeah, that's how many there were? Okay.
That's what I'm going to see right now.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, all I see is cow man knees, so, and a lot of snow.
That's true. Cowman knees. Yes.
That's my story. I'm sticking with
Sticking
it.
to it. Oh, I love it. All right, so the snow is blasting around, and Penguin, St. Penguin, it is too dusty for you to see anything. Actually, with that roll, you're going to either have to dive below the kilts of Clyde or get swept away.
Oh, good choice. Well, discretion is the better part of valor, so I'm just going to duck under the kilt.
Perfect. So it's the safest place right now. Clyde, you're holding this absolutely massive potato. I like the idea that are you holding it with your hands or is your back against it? Like which way are you holding this potato?
I am holding it forward with my horn stuck into it. Holding me ground.
Penguin, St. Penguin, you do have another reroll, just so you know. The message was really.
All right. Well, if it is permitted, I might have to try the awareness again because it's killing us.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that as you try, and you Clyde. I'm going to need you to roll the whole this potato. Like, I want to say boulder, but a potato makes more sense. All right,
that's a little better.
From between the very nice furry thighs, you take a little peek up out to the right of
Thank you for adding out.
And you're taking a little peek and you're able to see Clyde, you are holding this boulder like nobody's business, right?
Chip is standing behind him and she's like holding on to it, pushing on his leg.
Beaver's pushing. Yeah, I love it. This is great.
These kelpies definitely had some caviar in them. Make a bull strong.
Or maybe she's like leaning against the back of his leg and pushing and like trying to brace. She tries a couple different ways. Ooh.
What in St. Penguins is that?
That, my friend, is the leader of the pack.
So you know, because of your backstory, St. Penguin, this is the most devious man that you have ever met. This is his name is on my screen here in 2 seconds. This is Slicktail Slywhisker. He's a very much wanted man amongst many nations. Let me say that again. Slicktail Slywhisker. Whew. You know what? When I put that in there originally, I didn't think it was going to be that hard to say, but that's actually way hard to say. You see him running with a couple of his cronies, and they're heading right towards a cave off on the side, and you spot it just in time because there's snow going by. So you finally get a little peek out from the center of the thighs, and boom, there it is. You see them running and giggling away. They're loving this.
All right. Clyde Kip, by the powers vested in me as a commander of the realm, I'm deputizing you to help me chase down these miscreants.
Miscreants?
Clyde, get these massive legs and boulder-like tubers moving.
Aye, sir. But who are we
Kip hasn't
following?
seen it, so she's like,
You
what?
see from outside the kilt a flipper point that way.
Alas,
Is this a herd-mandated request?
It is.
for the herd!
For the herd.
You hear from beneath the kilt. For the herd.
All right. And so the main force of the avalanche has gone past. You crawl out on top and you're running across this freshly snow-lanched area. Snow-lanched. I'm sticking with it. And you're running towards this cave, right? And I'm going to drop us on a scene. I'm curious, Commander. You have a slightly tipsy beaver with you. You have a...
As usual.
very handsome cowkin with you, and the
Also as
three,
usual.
and you're leading this herd forward. What's going through St. Penguin's mind?
These rat folk were willing to bring down a whole avalanche on peaceful festivities. I think this is not going to go peacefully.
Do you say this out loud? How do you prepare your fellow festival goers?
Are you talking about Kip and Clyde or the other people at the festival?
Kip and Clyde.
I basically say what I just said, and then I add to them, but I am a seasoned commander. If you follow my lead with a little help, I think we can foil their foul plan.
Okay. I'm in.
Aye, sir.
All right.
So
That's
you guys are running forward, and you find yourselves. The snow is falling. It's getting kind of dark, but it's not like nighttime, so you're still okay. And you can see ahead of you, barely through the tree line, this cave up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. We'll bring Chad up here too. Let him take a little look here. There's a cave right here, Chad.
Oh, I zoomed in too much.
Yeah, you're good. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, and so our players are down here, chat. Awesome. And it is... So how would you guys like to approach this situation?
Oh.
Well, I would say... Oh, sorry, Kip. Go ahead. You had it.
I'm short, but I can see pretty good in the dark. Maybe on top. Maybe if Mr. Cowman puts me up on his shoulders, I can see up ahead.
Very good. You can be our eyes. And Clyde, you can be our strong legs.
Clyde, if you're going to lift her up and she's going to take a peek, I'm going to say you can roll an awareness with a help die.
Would you like me to spin around in a circle? You could be like one of them fancy lookouts.
I think that
Like a radar.
fantastic. Just go slow, otherwise I won't be able to see so good.
Roger.
So who's making this awareness check?
You are.
Me? With help, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you betcha. Okay.
Beep.
How'd you do? What numbers
I'm
did you get?
so aware. I'm 25.
Beep. As you're spinning, is Clyde beeping? Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Deploying beaver periscope.
That's one done.
Oh, wait, turn back to the left.
You're gonna realize very quickly that there actually seems to be an outpost down in there. Like we'll say one of the doors is open, and you realize the light's pouring out, and you guys can see that they have a whole little station in there going on. But with that roll, you're definitely going to know there's some movement. They're preparing for your guys' approach.
Okay. I think we can. They're waiting for us, but I think we can move up, and they don't know exactly. We shouldn't come from the front, but I don't know. Mr. Commander, Penguin, Mr. Penguin, you tell us what to do, since you're the commander.
I would say we go in quietly. Maybe the falling snow will muffle the sound of our approach.
Activated stealth mode. Hashtag on all fours.
All right.
I can cast fog cloud, actually, which would only I could see what my spells were.
Yeah.
Let's see, fog cloud.
If you could encase them in a fog cloud, that might be helpful.
Well, they can see. We wouldn't be able to see them, and then they could see us.
If you cast it on us, that would possibly be true.
Well, I mean, if I cast it on them, they're fully concealed, and then if they're within an arm's length of each other, they can see each other normally.
So maybe not fog cloud.
So fog would make them not see us, but we could see each other.
It's just this fog cloud's moving towards them, and you guys are holding hands as you walk in this fog cloud.
So, well, actually, I would cast the fog cloud like at a stationary point in front of the door, so they couldn't see us coming up. But
I see what you're saying. You put the fog cloud between us and their line of sight.
Yes, us like a walking fog cloud would not what I was thinking, but I'm not really thinking clearly. Maybe someone else could think.
Well, I think. Do you have any other spells?
All the rest of them, they kind of blow up.
Okay.
So I'm definitely probably going to use those, but
Why don't we get close enough so you can use one of those?
Clyde's best spells are his feast in his beloved shillelagh.
As well they should be.
yes, Mr. Cowman needs to get a little bit closer, I think, before he can use his 𝓕𝓸𝓻𝓰𝓸𝓽𝓮𝓷.
All right, I think we're just going to...
She's actually looking at his shillelagh going, oh, I wonder how that tastes.
Of course.
And that only makes sense.
It's just like, there's going to be a lot of wood jokes, I
That's
think.
finely aged wood right there. It's delicious.
It's just like,
Stay away from me, Blackthorn.
Like,
All
still
right.
figuring out the sorcerer here, so.
How would you guys like to approach?
Carefully.
Of course.
Stealthy.
Of course.
Not encased in fog.
Okay.
Are you
I
sure?
was just throwing that out there. Mr. Cowman, do you run in and hit things, or do you just kind of saunter up and whack them with your stick?
Usually I don't remember the details.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think I shouldn't be on top of your shoulders when you do that. So, can you put me down?
Roger. You're down.
Okay. Things to do. I can do things.
I'm glad.
I just have to remember, I'm a little punch drunk.
You are. Fair enough. That kelpie brew was quite heady.
Oh, 10 spaces. We need to get a lot closer.
Do we have full control over our characters here, GM? Like, you want us to actually move?
Yeah, you guys should be able to move.
Okay,
Yeah,
I need to
so-
be within 10 spaces to hit anybody.
Yeah, I can move, but I don't know that I'm seeing the full map. I like can see where we're standing, but like, you know.
It's meant to be some of the trees are blocking your vision. Is that what you're seeing? If
I
you-
just-
It's not so much that. You see where I'm pinging? That's about as far up the map. Like, that's the top of the map. I can't seem to get
Is
it
that better?
there. Yes.
I force the view. All right. As you guys are sneaking up, can I get a stealth roll from each of you?
Yeah. Sure, you betcha. So, oh. Ooh.
Oh, because hold on a sec.
10.
Let's get that sheet back up and let's stealth it. Not Penguin St. Penguin's strong suit, but nope.
Oh.
All right, so you're gonna hear them. They're gonna spot you. We're gonna roll no initiative. I was gonna let you guys get up closely, but
Sure.
I am fog cloud incoming. I don't care now. Now the fog cloud isn't coming.
well, you're gonna have to do it on your turn. Go ahead.
Fine.
So,
That's fine.
for you guys to roll initiative on your character sheet, in the top right when you have it open, you click the initiative button, and then it's going to pop up with select your initiative. And this is what there's going to be a huge list but you guys can pick the stealth button or awareness, whichever one makes sense to your character.
Well, I know which one I want because it's got a higher select. That wasn't me. Oh.
All right, you guys actually all rolled pretty well. Actually, Penguin, St. Penguin, and Kip. Penguin, St. Penguin, you are going to be first in this.
Cool.
Very good. Let me get. Come on! I'm trying to get where I can see the map here.
For a secret agent, you're not very stealthy.
Glenn, I keep forgetting you're new to Foundry. I'm sorry. If you right-click and drag on the map, you can
No
move
worries,
it around.
no worries. It was just I had to pop. If I click dragging on the map.
Right-click and drag.
Right click.
Yeah, or off-click.
Right-clicking. Yep, there we go.
Perfect.
Yep, that's what it needed. I need to click. All right. I would say that I'm going to say to my good friend Clyde here, you know, I think you need to get a little bit closer with that shillelagh of yours. And I am going to give him a commander's call to move up to their speed forward.
Awesome. So, Clyde, for you to do that.
Yes. Yes, I will do that. And then I will also say to Kip, you know, I really hope you angle that booming spell you have once you get close enough and do some real damage. And I pointed out exactly where I want her to look and target and give her a help die.
Awesome.
Okay. I need to be within 10 spaces of my target.
Sure.
So
And-
I'm going to have to move up. And I don't move very fast.
Yeah, hold on one second. Can we, let's see.
Wait a minute.
I
Never
need
mind.
to still need to use some action points to move. So let's see here. One.
Clyde, to move freely out of turn, you have to use F. F for freedom. Or I can move you if you want to tell me where you're going.
Not enough movement. Okay, if you want to make a free move, hold the F key. Oh, that's big. Yeah.
Where would you like to go, Mr. Penguin?
Thank you.
Yep.
Right here.
Perfect.
And let's see here. I think I can.
They added a new thing. So just for our viewers, when you're in combat, it locks your character in place, and then you actually have to hit the move action button, which spends your action point to allow you to move in the Foundry VTT system. And that's what I forgot to teach the players ahead of time. So Penguin St. Penguin, you used one action to have Clyde move forward, one action to grant Kip help die, and then one action to move. I believe you have one left.
I do indeed, and I'm just looking to see the range to the malefactor who I have now been able to sight from my new vantage here. Let's see here. I can see what my range is. Yep, he should now just be in range of my crossbow. So this gentleman I will take a shot at.
Awesome.
All right.
Ping.
That's the idea.
Awesome. So you click on the white light crossbow, it'll pop up a menu, and then if you're not adding anything to it, then you hit the roll item light crossbow.
As what I have attempted to do, I'm not sure that it did it.
Oh, wanna know why? Because you didn't have it reloaded. I reloaded it. Hit the R button to reload.
The R button.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. R on the roll menu. So when you have the light crossbow open?
Now I do.
Yeah, the R should be.
Oh, I see it. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I have reloaded.
Yep.
And
there it is. You apparently were targeting yourself, which we know is not true. Let's fix that here. Guess what? Your crossbow bolt is going to and schmack.
very good.
Interesting. You're gonna hit it for 2 points of damage as your crossbow slaps into its thigh, and then it's gonna be the end of your turn.
It is indeed.
Nice. Kip.
Trying to figure out there's the spell attack. Okay. I need to zoom in here for a second. I think you forced it. Okay, so where am I? Thank God I have little glowies on my thing. I can only move 4 spaces because of my speed. So I'll spend 1 AP to move up 4.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm next to Mr. Penguin.
All right.
Oh, good God, I gotta move a lot further, I think. So I have to be within 10 spaces to be able to hit it, but I'm gonna use Psybolt for my attack, and I can actually spend AP to increase the range.
Yeah, by 5.
Yeah, but I'm still like 30 away, so 1, 2, I can't tell how far I am away.
So, so lucky enough, you are. Let's see. Right now, you are 80 feet from him. So that actually, you're perfectly within range if you want to spend the magic point into that. Or AP. Sorry, AP.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I'll do that. So I'll spend the AP to make the attack, and then I'll spend the AP to increase the range 5 spaces. Do I have to do it? Do I have to do another AP for 10? Do I have to do 10?
Well, if you want to do AP to add advantage, you could. To make
And
sure
remember, you have a help die on this attack.
you do.
Yeah, I don't want. Well, I think I just want to just try to get 1 hit in there.
Okay.
Because I do have the help die. If I didn't have the help die, I would do it.
Awesome. So click on Psybolt, and when that pops up,
Counting to 4 is hard. All right, so I'm on Psybolt.
yep. And then in the roll menu, do you see where it says range, and then there's a 0 in line with it?
Yep. So I just clicked the 0.
Perfect. And then at that where it says help dice, click the D8.
Yeah.
And then hit roll.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
boy, that's a solid hit. Once again, we accidentally had you targeted, so let's fix that. Second of all, what does your Cybolt look like as you're going to hit this poor little rat runner for 4 psychic damage?
Oh, well, I have rainbows to choose from, so it's gonna be yellow, and it's basically, imagine like a scream. It'd be all jagged in their head, and there's just like and it's not anything you can kind of do, but it would be almost like a little yellow light goes zipping in, and then it hits him in his head, and yeah, that's
awesome. He grabs his head. He's like thrashing back and forth. And I believe you still have 1 action left because you moved, powered up Cybolt, and you have 1 action left. What would you like to do?
What would I like to do? I would like to rage. Is it? Yeah, it's too late to pump more AP into that attack. I'm gonna move up.
All right. Where would you like to move up to?
That's a good spot. If that's 4.
That is a great spot. And so what happens now is the Slicktail himself is going to come sauntering up to the door. Ha! Is that Agent Penguin up there?
It might be.
I think he's talking to you. I don't know.
Yes, I had it.
I can't wait to take a nibble of your throat.
That's truly vile.
I didn't. Oh, that was a cantrip.
And so he is going to brandish this battle axe, and it's glinting off of the flickering firelights from inside their little cave outpost. You'll have to come and get me, Agent Penguin.
That's Saint Penguin.
He ignores you. Clyde, it's your turn.
He was one ugly son of a gun. Boom. Hold on.
You're good. You're thinking.
No, I'm gonna move. But where's the new? I haven't really played around in the new Foundry. Where's the move thing? Do I have to like right click my character?
It's in the. Oh, you might be able to run the right click. I don't know.
Found.
Actually, at the top, if you right click and hit that little speed button, you can. That's new.
Yeah, that's what I
so
was
they're constantly
looking for.
updating this, guys. So for our viewers, DC20 is still in 0.8, 0.9 releases in 4 days, right? 4 days.
Yes, I believe so.
And they're constantly doing updates. So if you don't play with it a lot, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get used to. But Clyde is figuring it out.
I just figured out.
Yeah, I see that guy there, and I'm going to make a javelin throw
Uh-oh, he's pulling out a javelin.
as I put out this javelin from my secret guilty spot.
I was wondering what that was.
It's like, is that a javelin, or are you just happy to see him?
Yep, I did not say that.
That is a solid hit as you're going to pierce this poor rat runner. And in this system, he has now become well bloodied as he grabs his head. And I also thank you, Great Mustache. Do more, Jacob, is what the message said for me to, and I have a help die to use against you.
Outstanding.
I'm gonna use my last action to move some more.
All right.
As I climb up onto these rocks here. Try to get a better angle.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Getting into bushes. All right, it's my turn. We have an injured rat runner here. He pulls out his light crossbow and he's going to attempt to fire this at Clyde. And so he is going to spend his entire turn into this. And so we'll do that. Guess what? I get a D8 because we have awesome people buying us D8s.
Indeed.
All right, here we go. We're going to fire this at you. Boom. Oh, man. Clyde, this crossbow. Now, Clyde, you do have grit. You can spend a grit point to reduce that by 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely using a grit point, brother.
Awesome. And as this crossbow bolt smacks into you, where does it hit you? And how do you grit this damage?
Oh, you just tore me favorite gift, you son of a gun. As I take that bolt and I break it off me leg. I'm coming for you, rat.
Love it. The other one's going to run forward as his action and shut the door. Penguin say penguin.
Shite.
Penguin say penguin. The door is shut. You obviously they're in there, but what would you like to do?
Well, that's very annoying. Indeed. So, Clyde, do you still see any outside?
From here, no, sir.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. All right. Well, I think then I am going to move up a little bit. How am I supposed to move, Jacob? Is there a way to move now?
Yeah, so if you can, there's a couple different ways. If you right-click on your token, there's a little footsteps. If you click those, it'll give you that many spaces of a movement.
Interesting. Okay, let's see. Footsteps.
So right-click on just your token.
I did.
Okay, and then you see at the top, there's like a 0 and then some footprints. Or some...
I maybe bring to front? No,
to the right of that. I'll just hit it and you can move your token 5 spaces.
Sorry, guys. I'm not seeing any footprints.
You're good. Move your token 5 spaces now. You can use your arrow keys for that if you want.
All right, maybe I will. Let's see here. Oh, no, that did not do it.
You are moving. That was you moved 1.
Oh, did he? Okay, that's interesting because let's see here. It
There
keeps
you go,
1,
2.
3, 4, 5. Let's see here. All right. Did I guess that 1, 2. I feel like that was only 4. Okay, let's move it 1 more. 5. Not enough movement. Why is it only giving me 4?
There he goes.
Yep, there we go. And so I have bravely moved up, some spaces. Let's see here. I've got now a little help from my friends. So I will now command my good friend Clyde, the 𝓕𝓸𝓻, to move forward so he is able to get closer to that door. So you can move your full speed up to the door, Clyde.
Clyde, you're going to have to use F, I think. Nice.
And I will also give my favorite beaver folk, Pip, another bit of advice. That Cybolt was exquisite, but I think you can do better next time. Be prepared and give her a help die.
Okay, I was like, I think I was just berated.
2 sides of the same coin, question mark? No.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Let's see here. And then I am going to attempt to move. So anyway, maybe I can just show you where I want to move. 1, 2.
Yeah, just tell me where you want to move. I can move you.
Yeah, about here-ish. wherever my one
gotcha.
movement would get me.
Gotcha. Oh, now I gotcha.
There we go. All right. And let's see here. I moved 1 to get up there. I've used 2 AP for movement, and I used 1 for Commander's Call and 1 help. So I believe I am done.
That's a beautiful turn. Penguin, St. Penguin. All right, Kip.
What I do? I command.
Well, I can't. I mean, the door's got to open before I can do anything. But I can definitely move up.
Which one do you want? We want to move up? All right.
Yeah. Okay. Right there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You can always throw a frostbolt at the door.
Good. Always an option.
I do have one last thing, actually. I forgot, Jacob. Because I gave a commander's call to Clyde, I have this little feature called Inspiring Presence, which allows me to restore HP equal to the SP sense.
Oh,
so
yes.
Clyde, take another hit point in well-being. I want to get that kilt up and running.
Gotcha. I already added it, Clyde. You're good to go.
I saw. Thank you.
Oh, is Clyde right there?
Yeah,
Where,
don't attack.
can you?
Fireball's fine. Clyde will be fine.
Yeah.
We all like roast beef.
Where is the door? Those 2 little lines. Like, can you show me exactly where the door is? That's the door. Okay. Oh. Okay. I am going to. I'm going to do burning flames. Yeah. I'm gonna do turning flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 10 space range. That's 35 feet. So
That's good. Yep.
Right there. Okay, I want to do it in a line.
Awesome.
And that's a 1 by 10 space line, basically. And it does 2 fire damage.
I mean, how about you just roll me that spell check, and let's see how well you do.
Remember, you have a help die.
Yeah, roll. And how many action points do you want to spend? Well, Burning Flames takes 2. Do you want to put a 3rd one into it to make it go more?
Be more accurate?
You know, more powerful, more accurate, do better.
If I fumble and then I hit my poor little cow guy there.
I think of it like pouring Kelpie brew on the fire.
Yeah. So go ahead and go to your spells, hit the Burning Flames button. It'll pop up your roll menu. And then you can, at the bottom, if you want, you can hit the cube to add an advantage, and then add the help die, and then hit roll. And it should let you roll. Pooh. Putting in all of your effort. Look at that. Okay, awesome. That is a great roll. Please tell me in wonderful detail what it looks like as you blow these doors apart.
We need to come inside. Knock, knock. And then it's like, and then it's like.
I'm going to even give you one better. As you burn through the door, instantly, it's like napalm burn through this door. This poor rat runner in the back, who wasn't expecting it, is going to burn up to a crisp.
Oh. Yes. 1 down. Cowabunga!
Burn.
And she giggled a little bit.
Giggles. Love it. All right. Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, Skytail now has to spend an action brandishing his battle axe and running towards the Clyde. Did I already use my
He's brandishing his battle axe.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna parry.
Awesome. And tell our viewers what parry does. It adds 5 to your defense.
Your physical defense.
Yeah. Just so.
Who knows what it'll do to your passive?
What's really cool in Foundry is you can apply it to your system. What's up?
I think Dan Good was muted himself.
Oh, Dan Good muted himself?
Nah, I'm on push to talk. I forget that you have to be clicked on the tab to talk in this. But yeah, all good. I put it in chat so we can read it.
Cool.
Oh, you did the same thing?
Too. Yeah, I did it for
nice. Great minds think alike.
Swipe! The battle axe thunks into the snow, and it leaves a little smear, like maybe there was some poison on that battle axe as he smacks into the snow, and he snarls at you with his rat teeth. You can smell his stanky breath. Clyde, it is your turn.
How would you like to taste my blackwood?
I thought that was what Kip wanted.
Jeez. As Clyde pulls out his shillelagh.
He's gonna bonk him on the head. Maybe.
Can you guys hear me right now?
I can,
Yeah.
yes.
Nice. Okay. That was I turned push to talk off right for a second. That's what I was doing. I am going to spend my stamina, my stam point here. So I click on this, and I'm going to use a power attack, and I'm going to give myself advantage and do all 3 of my action points on this one attack. And I don't think I had him targeted because I was in my character sheet.
You didn't, but I can fix that. And you're gonna bonk this guy. Let me double check his reactions to see if he has any cool reactions.
Dang it, I forgot to go into my stance before attacking.
Oh, that's a dang it thing for sure.
Yeah, but that's okay. I will do that next time. Yes.
All right, well, that is a solid bonk. I also, technically, you have an action point left, question mark?
Oh, because I use stam instead. So does bear stance take an action point?
It does if you don't do it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, I wanted to do it at the beginning. I forgot that it's a toggle.
Yeah.
And we toggled off parry, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay, thank you. You're good at this.
I mean, I do run this, like, a lot.
I'm going to enter bear stance. Make sure I have that. And that would be my actions there, right? Because bear stance takes an action. I'm just reading. It takes an action at the end of my turn, right? Because technically I did
because you didn't do it at the start of your turn.
Yeah. Perfect. Then we'll just do that.
No, you're perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is up with this cow using bear stance? I'm disappointed.
I have the bull stance as well, but I am also burly and hairy.
You're beautiful is what you mean.
Yes.
All right, one action to move in, and they're going to take their axe and try to knock you down a peg, or at least slow you down a bit. All right, can you make a physical save as they're attempting to slow you? So I believe if you click on it in the chat box.
I tried clicking on it and it didn't work in the chat box here.
Well, then don't click on it. Just roll a physical save, DC 14.
Is that under Marshall on my character sheet?
Right? Top left of your character sheet where it says, yeah. Ruh-roh, you're going to be slowed. That's
okay.
All right. Now we're going to fire a crossbow bolt at you.
I'm going to sidestep.
All right.
Hold on. Does sidestep provoke opportunity attacks in this technique?
Do you actually Oh.
Yeah, this is an actual thing. Sidestep. You were talking about an attack against your PD. You move one space to a space that's still within the attack's range. Oh. I was going to sidestep to the left and move behind cover. If you move behind cover, you do not gain the benefit of the cover against the attack. So I would just impose disadvantage by sidestepping, but it doesn't say anything about opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I think you could just do it. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to sidestep to the left here.
And I'm going to apply a disadvantage.
And that would be 1 action point.
All right, better yet, with your disadvantage, it's your arrow is going to graze the other rat runner, and
Wait, why you do that?
Yes!
Penguin, St. Penguin, Commander Penguin, Agent Penguin, it is your turn.
And you thought Clyde was just dumb bull.
It is indeed. I feel though we need to retaliate against these scallywags. So you called me out, Slytail, if that's your real name. Anyway, I will have you and your men know that, as they say, the jig is up. Surrender now, and we will show mercy. Continue your malfeasance and face the consequences. Basically, Penguin St. Penguin is trying to use influence to fully taunt them.
Love it.
And is there a special button to use taunt as a maneuver?
Go ahead and just roll the influence button.
All right, so I'm going to use 1 AP to do the taunt. I will also use an additional AP to make it a full taunt lasting the whole time. And I am going to spend my last 2 AP to give myself stacking advantage.
Awesome.
I'm going all in.
Oh.
And they have to make a, I believe, mental save.
Save. Yeah.
Ay, 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 ay.
I rolled a 5 total. So that is a wonderful. That is going to be a full taunt for sure. So this creature is going to be at disadvantage.
Yes, indeed.
He looks like he's been called out. Taunt in the alphabet is T, which is going to be this one. I was having one of those moments. All right.
Today's game is sponsored by the letter T.
Yep, there you go.
Awesome.
He is
By the letter T. See?
Kip, he is taunted, and it is your turn to finish this.
I'm going to overload my magic with 2 AP. So for the duration of a minuet, or until I become incapacitated, or I choose to end it, I am going to overload my magic, and I gain 5 plus 5 to spell checks. But I also have to immediately make an attribute save of my choice against my DC.
Or be exhausted.
I feel I get exhaustion. But you know, it's worth it because I really want to do another burning thing and just in a line and see what I can do.
Awesome.
So, Kip, quick question.
Yeah.
You're making a saving throw?
Me?
You're about to make an attribute save. Yes.
I'm making a save, yes.
Penguin St. Penguin turns his head debonairly to Kip and says, I believe in you. May I burn a grit point to give her advantage on her save?
Absolutely. You see her charging up her power blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... Do I have to roll to overload the magic? Like, how is that going to work?
You go ahead and pick the attribute save of your choice. So, you're probably going to want to do might save, right? With your +4.
Yeah.
So in your character sheet, the top left, you see where it says save underneath might.
Yeah.
Roll that and beat a 14. But you have advantage. So
click that.
there you go.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you definitely overcome that with no problem.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
So what is this, like fire and glitter swirling around you?
Yeah, and it's rainbow fire because I have unstable magic is my sorcery of choice. So, and she's got different spells from all like different kinds of magic. So it just seemed like appropriate for there to be, blue and red and yellow. So she's quite spectacular in my opinion, but I'm also biased. So she's going to do, so that was 2 AP.
Yes.
For the overload. And then she's going to spend 1 AP to do a burning attack.
The burning flames?
Yep, the burning flames. And she's within range, so she doesn't have to spend anything on range.
Perfect.
What's that innate power? Oh,
what happened?
No, nothing. So I have the ability, innate power allows me to use 1 MP with an enhancement without spending any MP.
Yeah.
So I can boost it.
Oh, so you would do burning and then innate power?
Yeah, I can force all targets to save against burning for 1 minute.
All right.
And then I think I need to give myself, that's 1 to hit. And then I think I still have 1 more AP.
No, you burning flames cost 2 AP.
Okay. So I'm going to innate power that.
And add burning.
And it's going to be in a line. And I really hope it hits. Oh, wait, I get +5.
Yep, you just we'll have to add 5 manually.
That's fine. So.
Oh, are you kidding me? Nat 20.
Oh my god, we got to roll on the magic chart too.
Yeah, we do.
Baby! Let's go!
Whoopsies. Kip, let's start with this here. We're gonna do oh man. And you were aiming at the big bad, right?
Yes. Slick. How's it going, Slick? Yep.
So that's a critical brutal hit. So that's going to be 6 damage right off the bat. He's going to make a physical save. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 7 damage because it didn't add the +5. He is going to succeed from burning, but because he rolled a 17 on the die.
Yep.
But we have to roll on your wild magic table, don't we?
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Do you have it up?
I do.
All right, go ahead and roll the D. It's
It's in
D20.
Foundry, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, it's in there. It should be in your roll tables right here.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Unstable magic. Yeah, it just says unstable magic. It's like, thanks. All right, so I'm gonna roll. Oh yes! I turned into a sheep.
I love that she celebrated this.
I know. She actually predicted this was going to happen.
You're a real Scotsman now, lassie.
Yeah, I turn into a small creature with the stats of a sheep. I want to be a sheep. I have 2 hit dice.
Sheep.
And I have a melee attack of +2 and a damage of 1 and a PV of 5.
She is now a sheep.
It's a flaming sheep.
All right, that was wonderful. My bloodied slick tail sly whisker, not thrilled, but he's going to start giggling uncontrollably that there is now a sheep on the battlefield. He's very confused at what just happened. Of course, he's a little singed, and I believe that his whiskers are now a bit curled, and he's probably a bit stanky. But we have a Clyde here who is very, very, very dangerous. So 1 action to move, next action to come in, and we're gonna add in some advantage as he spends the rest of his turn really trying to hack Clyde up.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I should have gave you a chance to do something. Go ahead.
That's okay. That was, he's still taunted, right? So he has disadvantage.
I have to apply a disadvantage, so we can do that right here. Ready? Boop. Still 21.
Yeah, so I didn't want to keep using parry, but I mean, I do have that ability.
You do want to keep using
Yeah, I know. It's so. I just personally, I think parry is so overpowered.
It is way overpowered.
It's one action point for +5.
If you're not parrying all the time, are you really playing DC20?
No, but I have a 𝓕𝓕𝓻, and that's what it's all about. So I will apply my parry to.
All right, so I put you down from 4 to 3. So now you're down to 3 damage. Actually, that goes down to 2 damage. So you take your 𝓕𝓕𝓻 and you slap in his battle axe as he's coming in, but it's still gonna catch you a little bit on your big toe. Do you want to use a grit point to reduce that by 1?
I do have grit. That's right. I love this system. I will use it. I only have 1 grit point left.
No, you have 2. I took 1 away.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're fast. You are the fastest DM in the West here, even though you're on the East.
Yeah, I understood what you meant.
Be right back.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Jacob.
All right, Clyde, it is your turn in turn. That works.
Oh, this battle axe sure does hurt. As I grit me teeth. I am in bear stance, so I think I will send all. But I am going to put my 𝓕𝓕𝓻 aside and just go with me fist as I go to sock this rat in the mouth. Where is this fist attack? That's unarmed strike here. What kind? Oh, she's gone. I was gonna ask her what kind of magic was sent recently. Was it fire?
It was fire.
I take a deep breath in my drunken stance and pretend that my fists are on fire as I full send this power attack with advantage at this rat.
Oh, nice.
Just punch him right in his ugly rat face as I pretend to be wielding the power of fire.
Tell me what it looks like as you are gonna take him out.
I see that Kip had just used that magic, and I kind of pretend that I'm swirling it around, and I pull it in slowly, and I charge up this fist, and I ring back, and I just suck him right in the mouth. Ugly rat. Swiper no swiping.
Swiper no swiping.
And I turn to St. Penguin, I say, I hope you don't mind, boss. And I
would
give him
expect no less.
I love
That's my turn.
Quite the turn it was.
The other ratkin rat folk are gonna start running away. Are you guys gonna chase them?
Yeah, we can't. St. Penguin is going to yell out, "Halt! If you run, we will take you down. Surrender, and you will be treated fairly."
What does the sheep say?
Well, that depends on whether or not she can cast her spells as a sheep, because it lasts to the end of my next turn.
Fair enough. All right, St. Penguin, give me an intimidation check or influence. I'll take one or the other.
I am going to do influence, and I will go all in on this.
Okay.
I think that the sheep would actually give you disadvantage at this point. Because
No. They fear the magic, the wild magic.
It's more fearful. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Right. And they're gonna stop, and they're gonna turn, and they're gonna kind of like put their head down and walk back all dejectedly towards you.
All right, Kip, sheep, Clyde, 𝓕𝓻𝓿, do not harm them. They are surrendering.
And the sheep blats with the pointed broom, like,
No kelpies for the rats. That's all I say. Caviar is for me.
We were just doing what we were told. We were afraid of him. He was scary.
He was scary.
She's
So,
so the sheep is going to go move towards them and give him the hairy eyeball.
we'll go ahead and Clyde, please disarm them, and we will. I will take these rat folks back to HQ for debriefing.
Well done.
Yes. Whatever an HQ is.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to disappear you.
That doesn't sound like it's very much for the herd.
The sheep is still doing that.
HQ is not a place for the herd. It is a place for these rat folk, though.
Oh, I love it. Well done, guys. You stopped an international criminal who loved interrupting festivals and destroying people's lives in that way, and then robbing them blind when they were all running in panic. And you have finally put an end to his disastrous desires.
We have some alliteration issues today.
I'm having issues today.
His debauchery has been demolished.
Thank you, and it continues. Awesome. Well done today, guys. Of course, I always write too much, and we did really well, and thank you so much for playing. We are approaching the time where my wife needs sleep.
Nah, that was perfect.
But you guys did wonderful. As always, thank you for being supporters. Glenn, Zexania, and Dan's good. You guys are what help us keep going. Are you laughing because I say Dan's good?
Yes.
It's always
just going to be a funny thing forever.
Yes. You know, I do have to say, though, when Penguin St. Penguin took shelter neath the kilt of Clyde, I did have a moment where I just wanted to yell out, I don't know where you've been, laddie, but you took first prize.
Awesome. Thank you. As always, we are going to be streaming again this Saturday. We're doing Hellborn, and so come on in, check us out. That's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's Scrat's playing. It's no Scratadays. Come join us. As always, as supporters, you guys could have the opportunities to play with us. Not always on live stream either. Sometimes we're play testing things. We have a Kingmaker campaign going on. You can come play and hang out with me. I believe Zexania is going to be joining in a game this week in Kingmaker. And Tom, our newest supporter on Patreon, is also going to be joining this week, so it's pretty exciting. And when I say this week, I actually mean next week, because this week is not quite over, I realize, as I say this.
Indeed.
Awesome. Thank you, supporters. Yes, it is just a Thursday. All right, you guys all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you next time. Good night, y'all.
Thank you.
And it was a pleasure playing with you all. It's always a pleasure running with you, Jacob.
That was a blast. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun.